Hey y'all, it's TX Stampin' Sharon, bringing you another Mystery Monday stamping. I see some of you have already joined me. You've been waiting. I see that quite a few of you started joining since I was chatting. I love to chat with you guys. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you like my new picture. I went and had a photo shoot done. It was a fun photo shoot. Normally I don't like my picture to be taken, but it was a lot of fun, and we practiced social distancing, of course, but it was a beautiful day, and she took me to a really cute place to have my picture made. So I wanted to do an update on my blog. If you have not seen my blog, it has a whole new look. I'm still working on a few little tweaks, but I'm pretty proud of it, if I do say so myself. I did hire someone to do all of the work, but I still had to do a lot of work too. But yeah, if you have not seen it yet, it is txstampin.com. You can go and visit it after we're done with the mystery stamping. Hello, Mary Ann. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Pat. Yeah, it was a fun photo shoot. So I am live at 4 p.m. Central here on my YouTube channel, and we are going to be doing another Mystery Monday. We do these every week. I always try to post the first clue on my community tab here on my channel. With it being the holiday weekend, I didn't do such a good job. I always have it scheduled to go out in my newsletter. If you want to receive the first clue, no matter what, the best way to get it is in my newsletter. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, let's see, let me put this up here. You can visit my website, SharonArmstrong.stampinup.net, scroll all the way down, and there's a place that says join my newsletter. So you can fill out all the information there while you're on my store. So hi, Jane. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Vay. Hi, Patricia. Made it okay. It's windy in Connecticut. It is windy in Central Texas. It has been very windy lately. Cindy says, love your pink and gray sweater, one of my favorites. Thanks. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, it was kind of chilly, so I had to, I think I'm getting a delivery. I have dogs barking everywhere. It always happens during a live. It's the most amazing, frustrating thing ever. So I do apologize. But yeah, I had to put on a sweater today. It was a little chilly. Yes, I have just begun. You have not missed anything yet, Barbara. Hi, Nancy from Sparks, Nevada. I'm so happy y'all are here. You know, with it being the Monday after a holiday, I was like, is anybody going to join me? Is anybody going to be there? But I see I have 41 now. When I looked a while ago, I had 7. So you guys have been popping on, and I'm so happy that you're here. I hope that everyone had a nice Thanksgiving holiday. We put up our 12-foot tree. Well, we had it up, but we decorated it on Friday after Thanksgiving. And if you are on Facebook, you can go to my business page. Yeah, on my business page is where I posted the finished picture. My business page is Sharon Armstrong Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And you can see, Kathy says, I love your dogs barking. So annoying, Kathy. And it got your dogs barking. See, it's a chain reaction. But yeah, I posted the tree is 12 foot tall. My son-in-law, younger person than I, climbed up on top of the really tall ladder, and we handed him ornaments, and he did a fantastic job. And then the rest of us decorated the bottom. So there was pretty much 3 of us working on it. My daughter-in-law was here, but she was taking care of the grandbaby. So anyway, okay. Hello, Cindy from Canada. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. My tree is beautiful. She has seen my tree. Thank you. I have a tree fiasco because I had ordered a tree from overstock.com. It got lost, and I told them just to cancel the order, and I found one locally, and we did curbside pickup. They're delivering a tree today. What am I going to do with two 12-foot trees? Not happening. All right, I'm going to do a little adjusting. I see that my camera got out of focus for the clues. Sorry, with my finger in front of it. There is no way to do it without my finger in front, so I do apologize. But you guys need to be able to read the clue. Let's see if I can do it this way. There, that's a little bit better. Whoa, my camera is zooming in and out. It has a mind of its own. You know, I think today is definitely a Monday. It's been kind of a crazy day. So hold on just a second while I fix this. I'm trying really hard not to have my finger in there. Let's see if that looks good. You guys have to be able to read the clue, right? Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Debbie says that she just finished last week's mystery stamping. Ready for today. Awesome. Good afternoon, Terry from Central Texas. It's kind of windy and cold here, isn't it? I'm in Kyle, and so it's pretty chilly. Michelle says, that is what makes a live fun, those unexpected surprises. Well, you guys know me. We have unexpected surprises all the time. Hello, Elaine. I'm so glad you're here. All right, we have about 50 of you, 56 of you now that have joined me. I think you've gotten your notifications. If you have not subscribed to my channel, if you will do that, then you will, and then hit that little bell, ring that little bell, and then you'll be notified when I go live. And I try to do a little bit of chit chatter so that you can jump on and catch us before we actually get started on solving the mystery. Let's see. Terry says, yes, and I hate the cold. Isn't that why we live as south as we do, Terry? Terry Gatton says, tomorrow morning it's supposed to be 2 degrees. Oh, no, no, no. You need to move from there, honey. That's too cold. That's too cold. Oh. Okay. Yes, Patricia's up. It is 2020. You know what? We have about another month of this 2020 year, so fingers crossed that 2021 is a much better year. All right, let's get started. Let's see if we can fix this. Okay. Oh, that's still kind of big, but you'll be able to read the clues very well. Normally you can see my whole little square. I am live, like I said, at 4 p.m. Central. And this is Mystery Monday Stamping. It is not your typical YouTube video, just telling you. It is meant to inspire you and get you to use the supplies that you have on hand in your craft stash and make a card, period. If you post your card anywhere on social media, do our hashtag Mystery Monday Stamping, and I'll be able to find it. Uh-oh, Cindy says that my dog's barking brought her little Abby coming in to check it out. She saw that there was no danger, curled up, and went to sleep. Perfect, Abby. I'm so glad. Virginia says, for some reason, YouTube says your live starts at 4, but it really starts at 3 p.m. in Alberta. Alberta is probably a different time zone, Virginia. So I start at 4 p.m. Central. Well, Alberta, yeah, help me remember. Are you mountain time? You must be mountain time, Virginia. So it is 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Pacific. All right, let's get started. Let's do the first, well, the first thing I have is how I post the clues. And this is not meant for you to actually read. You have all your clues ready. But if you are watching the replay, I have posted the first clue below the video. And so you can go grab those, grab that first clue, get your things all ready to then stop and start the video if you're watching the replay to make your card. Okay, so yeah, Virginia, you're mountain. So I am live noon Central and noon Central. That's Facebook. 4 p.m. Central and 3 Mountain. All right. Clue number 2. I want you to adhere the 4" by 5 1/4 DSP to the cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 with adhesive. After you are done with clue number 2, type done 2. Well, hello, Kayleen from Australia. I'm so glad you're here. I just love it when friends all over the world pop in and play along with Mystery Monday. Gotcha, Virginia. Yeah, because underneath my video, it does say 4 p.m. So it's confusing. When I lived in Arizona, Arizona does not celebrate daylight savings time. I was a hot mess all the time. And it took me months to get over that once I moved back to Texas. So I feel your pain, Virginia. So yeah, when you're done with clue number 2, type done 2. Okay, that was a pretty easy one. I think you guys have it. Okay, let's move on to clue number 3. Now I want you to score the 4 1/4 by 9 3/4 at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. So let's see, I don't know if my paper's gonna fit in this. So you've got the score lines. Let's move it up a little bit. I really need to back that up. I don't know if I can. Let's see. All right, I think you guys can understand. I want you to score it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2, okay? When you're done with clue number 3, type done 3. Well, Virginia, I'm glad we did not disturb your cat because that's all we need is for the cat to get upset. Yeah, my dogs, I've got a great big lab mix. He's about 90 pounds and he just had to go outside because he's way too loud. And then I have the 14-pound miniature dachshund in the house who, she's got an ear piercing bark. Sue says, I knew you were holding back. I sure was, Sue, because last week you guys caught on that I didn't give you a clue. I didn't tell you the scoring marks. And some of you have been jumping ahead and thinking you know what the card's going to be. So yeah, I had to do that. Hello, Betty. You're going to watch tonight and then catch the replay later. She has all her supplies are ready. The kids are here for leftovers from Thanksgiving. Will you enjoy those kiddos? I think I'm about done with Thanksgiving leftovers. Well, Marilyn, I'm so sorry that you had shoulder replacement, but we are happy that you're watching. And you know, Marilyn, you can watch all of the mystery stamping replays on my playlist, Mystery Stamping with TX Stampin' Sharon. You can watch all of them on that playlist here on my channel. So if you miss any, or you know, I'm going to take some couple weeks off at the end of the month, the end of December, the end of the year. So I encourage you guys to just watch those replays and make some cards. Yeah, Patricia says she learned her lesson last week. Sue says, yes, you stumped me with this week with your measurements. And Vay says that's why she went rogue. That's a great thing for you to bring up, Vay. If you get behind on any of the clues, don't stress. Mystery stamping is not meant to be stressful. Just go rogue and make a card. That's what this is all about anyway. So, okay. Yeah, Marianne says, Marilyn Bird, what a great recovery present for yourself. Just to sit here and watch. Oh, Kathy, you can read through the top of my page. You little stinker. Okay, all right. I know how to take care of you people that do that. See, I moved them. I moved the rest of the clues out of the way. I had a friend on Facebook that used to do that to me. She hasn't joined me in a while, but I know how to take care of y'all. All right, I think you guys are done with clue number 3. Everybody's done their scoring. I'm so glad you like your card, Vay. Even though you went a little rogue, it's always fun. All right, let's bring in clue number 4. Sue says, Kathy, you have good eyes. Yeah, I could really throw you off. I'll just put the clues on top, and then that way you're reading the previous clue. There you go. How's that? Clue number 4. Now I want you to fold that 4 1/4 by 9 3/4 into a Z fold. And I want you to use a bone folder to give it good creases. So this is a Z fold. So we have it like this. And I want you to give it good creases with that bone folder, okay? Don't encourage Kathy for sneaking. Don't encourage that. Oh gosh. You know, we have a lot of fun doing Mystery Monday stamping. I feel like we're just a big family. And would we have a blast if 62 of us were in the same room together, kind of like a bingo hall, you know, just pretend this like a bingo hall. I'm calling out the bingo numbers, but I'm calling out the clues and you guys are trying to solve the mystery. So, okay, Cindy is done with 2 and 3. So when y'all are done with clue number 4, type done 4. There we go. As soon as it came out of my mouth, you guys started doing it. Kathy says, I'm giggling. Thanks for that. Virginia, the score lines were 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Yours are off. 3 1/4, not 3 1/2. It's 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Maybe that's what you did, Virginia. Okay, I think you guys are done with that. We're gonna move on to clue number 5. Now I want you to add that Z fold card to the center of your designer series paper layer with a strong adhesive like Seal Plus, multi-purpose liquid glue, or tear-in tape. Michelle says we would get kicked out for being too loud and having too much fun. Absolutely, Michelle. You are absolutely correct. Okay, Sue is stumped. It's just all about the mystery, isn't it, Sue? Why are y'all's off? Your cardstock is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, and you have scored it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. So Cheryl, the Z fold is like this. Let me get it in the camera. So it is scored at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2, and it should come out perfectly like this. Boy, I wish that camera wasn't so zoomed in. Let me see, turn it this way. It should be perfect. Okay, all right, so Cheryl asked, which way does the Z fold go? So I want you to attach this part to your card front, and then your Z fold is gonna open up this way, okay? Does that help you? What DSP later? Yes, the one you've already glued, Angela. You're gonna add it to the designer series paper that you added to the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. Okay, so Patricia says her fold was fine. Helen, I'm so sorry you're late, my friend. Clue number 1 was the first clue. You were gathering the clue. Clue number 2 was to add the designer series paper that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 to the piece of cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Geraldine, did you score at 4 1/4? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so if we're going to move on to the next clue, and if you, like I said, if you get behind, you've got all your supplies there. Just put them together and make a card, okay? Don't stress. If you're getting stressed, then you could just sit back and watch and see the rest of it play out and then make your card, okay? You're so welcome, Helen. All right. Clue number 6. Add the Whisper White layer that measures 3 inches by 4 inches to the outside of the Z-fold card with adhesive. So this is the outside, okay, because we've added this side to our card front, or our card base. So you're going to add that 3 inch by 4 inch here. Sue says, done with 5. Glad you clarified. I would have glued the wrong side. You're so welcome, Sue. And that's why I let my Facebook people down. I went and grabbed a piece of cardstock and fixed that for them so they could see. But I really try hard to remember to have on our fun folds some pieces so that I can walk you through. Oh, Virginia. Okay, so 3 1/4 from each end. Yep, that should work. So when you're done with clue number 6, type done 6. And you know, Virginia, if you take your bone folder, you can rub on, so if you have scored something wrong, you can rub on it with that bone folder and get a lot of that crease out to where you can't even hardly see the mark. Okay, see if that will help you fix your challenge. I gave mine a really good crease with the bone folder, so mine won't rub out as much, but see if that will help you. Okay, you guys have got that one down. I'm seeing some dones with 6. Still can't believe Kathy was peeking through the words. All right, let's move on to clue number 7. Clue number 7 is add the designer series paper that measures 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 to the Whisper White layer that you just added to the front of the card with adhesive. When you're done with 7, type done 7. You're welcome, Virginia. It's really an easy, fun, quick card. And I think when we're all done, anyone who's had any struggles would see how quick it is to make a card. Like, yes, we've done some chit-chatting and I'm giving everybody time to make this card. But once you have all of the clues, I bet you could sit down and remake this card a lot. Cindy, what was clue number 6? Clue number 6 was to add the Whisper White layer that measures 3 inches by 4 inches to the outside of the Z-fold card with adhesive. So Cindy, this is the outside of your Z-fold card right here. Okay. We'll give Cindy just a minute to add hers. Vay says that she loves liquid glue. I'm telling you, that liquid glue and undo adhesive remover sit right on my work surface, and they are used a lot. Okay, Nancy, you're done with 5. So 6 is to add that Whisper White paper. The Whisper White that measures 3 inches by 4 inches to the front of your card. And then clue number 7 is to add the Designer Series paper that measures 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 to that Whisper White layer with adhesive. If you're just now joining me, we are doing Mystery Monday stamping, where I give you clues to make a card. I invite you to continue watching, and then the first clue, which is the supplies, is posted below the video. You can grab that list, get your supplies ready, and then go back and watch the replay. This video will stay on my YouTube channel forever, and you can make a card. All right, we're going to move on to 8. Now I want you to stamp a sentiment on Whisper White, on the Whisper White scrap, and then I want you to mat it on colored cardstock scrap, and then I want you to adhere both of those together. All of that did not fit on my screen, but that is clue number 8. So when you've done that, now that sentiment layer is going to go on the front of your card, so don't forget that. Michelle, when am I taking off again for the holidays? The last 2 Mondays of December. So that would be the Monday before New Year's and the Monday before Christmas. Great question, Michelle. Marianne says, I think I just went rogue. I have trouble in getting Designer Series paper cut and ready, and hopes is going to be the correct way for the card. And I understand that, Marianne. I should have told you this is going to be a portrait card, but if you make it landscape, I'm sure it's going to be just as cute. Vay says, mine is shades of pink for my niece who is having health issues. Vay, I know that she is going to love your card. I have been a breast cancer survivor for 17 years. And while I would not always say that pink is my favorite color, I did have a lot of pink things, especially when I was going through the breast cancer. And afterwards, I've walked in the Susan Komen to raise money for that. Sue says, what was the whole clue? So this is the whole clue. Stamp a sentiment on Whisper White scrap, mat it on colored cardstock scrap, and then adhere both of those together. The only thing that is cut off is the fact that it is clue number 8. Okay, so that is the whole clue. Marianne says it will be landscape, which is great. I wish I could see your card, because we've never figured out a way to. I have figured out that I could create a Pinterest board and post all mine there, but it doesn't do y'all any good. So because you can't post to that board. If you're on Instagram, you can post it there and then use the hashtag Mystery Monday Stamping. If you're on Facebook, you can go to my Facebook page and post your cards there. Oh, and some of you have been posting them. Pat posts hers on Split Coast Stampers. If you're a part of that organization, then you could do that as well. You're so welcome, Sue. I keep saying every week I'm going to hire Michelle to be my assistant because she's so good. She is so good at helping people, and I love that. Okay. I've only seen a couple dones with 8. I know this is a several step process, but we still end up with like 11 clues today. So I did combine these because it just made sense. Although I may rethink that next time with my camera zooming in like this. I will tell you, if you sign up for my newsletter, you will receive the first clue at 3 p.m. Central Time on Sunday prior to our Mystery Monday stamping. I do send out another email during the week that has project sheets that you can print off and store in a binder and remake them whenever you need ideas. Even if you don't have the stamp set or the designer series paper or whatever, they're great layouts. They've got all the instructions and measurements for you to just sit and make cards, which is always fun. Okay, I'm starting to see some dones with 8. Let me see a few more because we have about 67 watching us. So I just want to make sure I give everybody a good chance to get this step done. So this is clue number 8. You know, each week when I'm preparing the clues, I do try to figure out different ways to do it. So this was just one of them. Just combine a few of the steps. Okay, so Vay says, I got your email, but I must have done something wrong as it wouldn't work. Well, Vay, I don't know. I would recommend that you remeasure your papers, compare it to the list that I sent, and see where the difference is. Okay, now I'm starting to see some dones with 8. Okay, let's move on to clue number 9. If you're not done, don't worry. You can always add your sentiment layer after we're done with mystery stamping. Clue number 9. Does your card front need an image? I don't know what your designer series paper looks like. If it has a big floral print and everything, you may not need an image, but if you do, stamp that on the scrap of Whisper White. Use dies or punches to cut it out and add it to your card front with dimensionals. Vay, you just go to my community page. How come you're not getting my newsletters, girlfriend? Because I was really bad. I did not post on my community tab until this morning when I realized that I hadn't done that. I can schedule everything else ahead of time, but with Thanksgiving weekend, I kind of took the weekend off and I can't schedule that community tab. So even though it's there, it may not be there at 3 p.m. on Sunday. So the best way, Vay, is to be on my newsletter list. I thought you were. You can contact me if you want to be added. You can go to my website, which the link is below the video, or my blog. There's a contact me tab on my blog. Y'all need to go see my blog anyway if you haven't. I'm just saying, go give it some love. Vay says, I'm sure it's just me. Okay, when you're done with clue number 9, please type done 9. Kathy says she skipped 9. Her card doesn't need another thing on the front. Doesn't need an image. Mary says I didn't get it either. Thank you, Michelle. If anyone is having trouble getting the email after signing up for it, check your spam folder. Also, if you sign up for my newsletter, like if you just opt in, it is a double opt-in system that is designed to not let you be spammed. In other words, you are agreeing to sign up. If you reach out to me directly, I can add you directly. But again, like Michelle said, check your spam folder because there may be, it may have gone there. An email that has a whole bunch of links in it sometimes is put into your spam folder by your provider. And so that may be another issue. Great, Michelle. Thank you so much for reminding me of that. Okay, let's move on to clue number 10. Patricia says, mine just needed a bow. Clue number 10, add the second piece of Whisper White that measures 3 inches by 4 inches to the inside of your Z-fold card with adhesive. When you're done with 10, type done 10. Okay, Mary says it was not in her spam folder. Mary, have you ever gotten the emails from me for Mystery Monday clues? Let me know that, Mary. Okay, Vesta is done with 10. Linda says she is done with 10 and loving my card. That's awesome. Gail said the side already glued. Uh-oh, Gail, what side? So you have added the Z-fold card to that designer series paper. And you have, it's going to open this way. You're adding the Whisper White piece on the inside. You've already done the outside, right, Gail? Okay, Mary, a long time ago. Mary, I want you to contact me. Go to my blog. Let's see here. Go to my blog and click the contact me button. I want you to, that is a secure way for you to send me your email. I will check my system and see what happened. I can tell if somehow you unsubscribed or whatever happened. So just contact me at my blog website, www.txstampin.com, and then I will get you fixed up, okay? Okay. I think we're done with 10. Does your card need anything else? I think Patricia's the one that's already added a bow. Does it need embellishments? Does it need Wink of Stella? What does it need? You can add those now. When you're done with clue number 11, type done 11. I'm happy that y'all are happy with your card. Let me know in the comments. Are you happy with your card? Are you loving it? It's a different kind of fold. After doing so many Mystery Mondays, I want to keep it fun and different for y'all. So I try to seek out new ways. So, okay, so somebody asked me today if I knew, what'd she call it? A bridge front fold card. And I'm like, I bet she's calling it something that I do differently, but what were we to do with the sentiment? Did I not put that as a clue? Kathy, you're the first one that's added that. You're supposed to add it to your card. It was supposed to be part of clue number 8. So you're going to add your sentiment to the front of your card. Holy cow. No one, I've been doing this now with almost 200 people, and no one has asked me what to do with their sentiment layer. That's too funny. It goes on the front of your card. Tracy Barnes says, I am loving it. Tracy, did I text you that I shared Brandon's card last week on Mystery Monday? I sure hope I did, because I shared your son's card. And if Brandon's stamping with you now, make sure he hears me. I loved your card, Brandon. Okay, it's about time to reveal the mystery. I'm getting my my card ready to show you. So I bet some of you think I made a Christmas card. Nope. I used Massive Thanks because I always need thank you cards, and I love this stamp set. It is well loved, well used. I send thank you cards for everyone who places an order on my website. And I also send thank you gifts for any orders that are in $50 increments. Diane says, uh-oh, forgot to double check which way my Z fold was going before. Hey, can you flip it around? Will that help? Gail says, I would think I would like this as a 5.5 by 12 to start. Oh, that would make it a really big card. Are you saying the Z fold to be that big? Okay, so speaking of thank you gifts, this is the last day. If you place an order on my website, I will send you a free tutorial with 6 cards using the Sweetest Time bundle. So my card today, I decided to use some designer series paper that is coming out in the Celebration catalog starting January the 5th. As a demonstrator, I get to pre-order. So I got this paper in, and I love it. And because my camera is so zoomed in, you're gonna see great big pictures. I'm just gonna pull the paper back so that you can see the patterns. Let's see if I can do this a different way. It's so pretty. So Celebration, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, it starts January 5th and it actually ends, I did not mention that earlier, it actually ends February 28th. They're doing Celebration a little bit different this year, but you can get this pack of paper for free when you place a $50 order. I'm thinking this is like Valentine paper or something. All right, let me show you the back. What up close better way to see this paper? Let me tell you. My camera is so zoomed in. So there's that. Kind of a bumblebee. Love the polka dots. That actually looks like Night of Navy on my screen. It is basic black, okay? Green, a different green, looks like just jade, and then we have some straps. So I hope this helps you when you start looking at what fun things do you want to pick during Celebration for free, which ones you won't. Okay, you ready to see my card? Ta-da! There's my thank you card. And then I put this on the inside so that I would be reminded to tell you, I punched my designer series paper with the punch, and that's the piece, okay? So my positive and my negative. And then I only punched one piece, one of the daisies. This is the medium daisy punch with my Whisper White scrap. And I just popped it on with a dimensional. Yes, you did. We did both on last week. He was tickled that you showed it. Awesome, Tracy. I'm so glad. And I have to tell y'all something. I used the gold glitter enamel dots as my embellishments, and they're in the annual catalog, but somehow today, when I was trying to order some more, they're no longer available. I contacted Stampin' Up and they're not real sure, so I'm waiting on an answer about that. So if you love my card and you want to order gold enamel dots, they're not available right now. So sorry about that, guys. I've used dimensionals and the spatula and to take my, if my take your pick tool worked perfectly. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Let me read that again. I used dimensionals and the spatula end of my take your pick tool and it worked perfectly. Did you remove the dimensionals, Diane, with your take your pick tool? So I hope that y'all had another great Mystery Monday. I love doing these for y'all. I love hearing your comments. Like if you're watching the replay, I would love to hear your comments below the video. The more comments I get and the more thumbs up, the more people that subscribe and actually watch like the whole video, YouTube loves that. Just saying, okay? Kathy says, what is the name of my paper? Field of, let me get it. Field of, oh, it's right here. I think it's Field of Flowers. I can't show you inside the catalog. Field and Flowers Designer Series papers. So speaking of catalogs, if you have ordered from me since June of 2020, I have already submitted your name for Stampin' Up! To mail you a catalog for free. If you have not ordered from me since June of 2020, you can go to my blog and you can request a catalog. Make sure you give me your mailing address. If you just say, can you send me a catalog? I need to know where to send it. But if you'll fill out my request a catalog form, then it will be, I will have it. So that helps me get those in the mail. I don't have the new catalogs until the first week or so of December, where I can order some more and or order the new ones so I can send you new ones. Oh, Denise says, now we woke the cat. He just heard the muted dog bark and he's looking all over it for you. I'm so sorry. We need to put that dog somewhere where he can't disturb anybody's cats or dogs. Faye says, I do love Mystery Monday and I have another set cut out to make another card. Michelle knits. I'm so late. Oh, Michelle knits for you. I'm so sorry you missed us. Kathy says, thank you for the fun. You forgot to add chocolate to the list. Ah, Kathy, how do I keep forgetting that? But I got some anyway. I will try to do good next week and just not read through the clues. You know, Kathy, it all is fun. It's all in fun. You're so welcome, Patricia Zepp. You're so welcome, Linda. I'm so glad y'all had fun. Okay, so Diane says, yes, the spatula part, I lifted the dimensional off the colored DSP and then I turned the Z fold in the correct direction. I'm so glad you fixed your card. You know, y'all have asked me to make a video on how to fix boo-boos. It's coming, but it'll probably be closer to the end of January because I have all this new stuff to share with y'all. So Pat says, oh no, I love those gold glitter dots and champagne rhinestones. Well, champagne rhinestones are available. I switched to that when I couldn't get them, but it's kind of a strange thing. I mean, nobody had an answer for me when I called. So I hope that they get that problem fixed because we need those. They're so pretty. Helen says, I look forward to mystery stamping every week. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Thank you, Sherry. I'm so glad you like my card. I hope that you will join us next week for another Mystery Monday. Tell your friends about it. Bring a crafty friend with you. It's always more fun when you can chit chat back and forth with each other and make a card. Don't forget, we have to send those cards. So there you go. Have a great evening, guys.